So imagine it is a frictionless pulley. It is a frictionless pulley. And a rope is passing through this. M1 is a mass connected here. And M2 is a mass connected here. And we assume M2 value more than M1 value. Example, M2 is 20 kilogram. M1 is 20 kilogram. Obviously, this portion going down with acceleration A. This portion going up with acceleration A. Now, what are the forces acting on mass M2? Its weight M2G acting downward direction. Tension T acting upward direction. Similarly, what are the forces acting on M1? M1G acting downward direction. Tension T acting upward direction. If I am going to draw free body diagram. So before going diagram, you can ask me any doubt in this. Now I am going to draw free body diagram. FBD. It is called free body diagram. M1 மட்டும் பாருங்க. See only M1. How many forces are acting? M1G acting downward direction. Tension T acting upward direction. And acceleration acting upward direction. இப்போ இந்த ரெண்டு ஃபோர்ஸ்ல out of T and M1G, which is powerful? Since A is acting upward direction, we can take T is powerful. So upward force minus downward force equal to net force. So T minus M1G, what is force? MA, M1A, equation number 1. அதே மாதிரி, we can take a second block. What is mass? M2. M2 க்கு tension T acting this direction. M2G acting this direction. And it is acting downward direction. Since A is acting downward direction, M2G is powerful than tension. Upper downward force minus upward force equal to net force. Upper M2G minus T is equal to net force. M2G minus T is equal to M2A. Equation number 2. You can ask me any doubt based on this. Now we have two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. Now add them. So equation 1 on the T minus M1G is equal to M1A. What is second equation? M2G minus T is equal to M2A. When you add first equation plus second equation, then T cancel out. So plus T minus T cancel out. And we get only these two are there. That is M2G minus M1G. So M2G minus M1G equal to add them M1A plus M2A. Here which is common? G is common. M2 minus M1 of G equal to A common. M1 plus M2. So A is equal to M2 minus M1 of G by M2 plus M1. So it is acceleration. So the ball மேலிருந்து கீழே விழும்போது இந்த acceleration தான் கீழே விழும். Clear? Now we want to find the tension. So again, என்ன பண்ணலாம்? We can divide 1 by 2 பண்ணலாமா? So we have two equations. We can add or we can subtract our wish. So I'm going to divide. So T minus M1G by m2g minus t equal to m1a by m2a. இதுல a cancel ஆயிடும். a cancel ஆயிடும். So t minus m1g by m2g minus t equal to m1 by m. Whenever we are going to cross multiply this into this into this. m2 into t minus m1g equal to m1 into m2g minus t. Open the bracket. m2t minus m1 m2g is equal to m1 m2g minus m1t. Now you rearrange them. Bring m1t this side. Bring this that side. We get m1t plus m2t is equal to m1 m2g plus m1 m2g. Till this any doubt, they can ask me. m1 m2g plus m1 m2g, which gives what? 2 times of m1 m2g. T common. So take t is common. We get m1 plus m2 is equal to 2 times of m1 m2g. Therefore, t is equal to 2 times of m1 m2g by m1 plus m2. So, in the pulley problem, we have two things. One is called acceleration. So, what is acceleration value? m2 minus m1 into g by m2 plus m1. And t is equal to what? 2 m1 m2g by m1 plus m1. So, note on this, we do sums based on this. So, we do the question 4.16. Two masses, 8 kilogram and 12 kilogram, are connected to two ends of the light inextensible string goes over frictionless pulley. Find the acceleration of the masses and tension. So you can take m1 is equal to 8 kg. m2 is equal to what? 12 kg. They are asking what is acceleration and they are asking what is tension. So already just now we discussed the formulas. Use the formula directly. So what is acceleration? m2 minus m1 into g by m2 plus m1. So 12 minus 8 by 12 plus 8. We can take gravity is 10 for easiness. So 12 minus 8 another 4 on. So 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8. 4. And 12 plus 8, 20. Into 10. So cancel item other. So answer is 2 meter per second square. Now for the tension. Tension formula 2 m1 m2g by m1 plus m2. So 2 times of what is m1? 8. What is m2? 12 by 8 plus 12 into 10. So 2 into 8 into 12 by 20 into 10. Here I can cancel these two. 1 2s are 2 2s are. So 8 into 12 the answer. So what is 8 into 12? 96. The answer is 96 Newton. So you can do one connected mass system. It is a bench and object of mass m is here. And assume it is a frictionless. Frictionless. The pulley is there. And a rope is connected and the rope is connected with another mass. Assume this mass is 2 kg and assume this mass is 4 kg. Question is find tension and acceleration. Is that question? இப்போ என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? First 4 kg mass மேல what are the forces are acting? It's mg weight acting downward direction. M is 4 kg, gravity is 10. So 40 Newton acting downward direction. 10 should be acting upward direction. இங்க பாருங்க இந்த பிளாக் மேல its weight, let us take m dash g. ஏன் m dash போடுறோம்னா இங்க ஆல்ரெடி took m. So different m dash போடுறேன். That is 2 into 10. Nothing but 20 Newton acting downward. Normal reaction acting upward. Tension T acting sideways. So your downward force is equal to upward force. So this 20 Newton, the normal reaction cancel out. What is the only force acting on this? T மட்டும் தான் ஆக்ட் பண்ண போகுது. Now draw free body diagram. First 4 kg mass பார்க்கலாம். So 4 kg mass பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 40 Newton acting downward. This acceleration this side. And this acceleration is this side. Tension acting upward. And A is downward. Out of tension and 40 Newton, which is powerful? 40 is powerful. So 40 minus T is equal to net force. 40 minus T is equal to MA. 40 minus T is equal to 4A. Equation number 1. Now we can see the 2 kg object. The 2 kg object மேல மொத்தம் 3 force act பண்ணுது. It's 20 Newton acting this direction. Normal reaction acting this direction. Tension acting this direction. இதுல 20 நியூட்டனும் நார்மல் ரியாக்ஷன் கேன்சல் ஆயிடும். They are equal opposite. It is direction of acceleration. T is equal to what? T is equal to net force. T is equal to MA. T is equal to 2A. Equation 2. Now we have two equations. Using these two equations, you can find acceleration and tension. என்ன பண்ணலாம்? We can substitute this tension here. பண்ணலாமா? Substitute 2 in 1. So substituting 2 in 1, we get 40 minus T is equal to 4A. 40 minus 2A is equal to 4A. Bring 2A that side. 40 is equal to 4A plus 2A. 40 is equal to 6A. A is equal to what? 40 by 6. A is equal to 20 by 3 meter per second square. Then you need to find tension. For tension, I can use this formula. T is equal to 2A. T equal to 2A. So 2 into what is A? 20 by 3. Answer is 40 by 3 Newton. So tension is 40 by 3 Newton. Acceleration 20 by 3 meter per second square. Clear? We can do one more sum like this. So imagine it is some table. And there are objects. So one object, second object, third object, and the fourth object. They are connected by a string. They are connected by a string. It is a frictionless pulley. Everything is frictionless. Everything is frictionless. Everything is frictionless. இதனோட mass வந்து let us take 2 kg எடுத்துக்கலாம். For example, let us imagine it is a 4 kg. Imagine it is 6 kg. Assume it is 16 kg. So assume it. So it is acting downward direction. It is acting this direction. It is acting this direction. It is acting this direction. So, இது மேல act பண்ற what is the force? mg acting downward, tension acting upward. இதுக்கு பாத்தீங்கன்னா m dash g acting downward, tension normal reaction acting upward, tension T1 எடுத்துக்கலாமா? T1 acting this side, T2 acting this side. இந்த வயரும் வேற ஒரு வயர், டென்ஷன் மாறும். 4 kg பாத்தீங்கன்னா m double dash g. நான் மாஸுக்கு டிஃபரன்ஸ் காமிக்கிறேன். இந்த மாஸ் m எடுத்துக்கிறேன், இந்த மாஸ் m dash எடுத்துக்கிறேன், இது m double dash எடுத்துக்கிறேன். And it is normal reaction n dash. This tension is T2 and it is also T. இங்க ஆக்ட் பண்ற போது இது m triple dash g. It is a normal reaction. It is T2. So any doubt in the diagrams? Small mistake is T2, it is T3. Because since wire is different, I take it as T3. Yeah. So first wire, tension T1. Second wire, tension T2. Third wire, tension T3. And now we draw free body diagram. So first 16 kg மட்டும் பார்க்கலாம். So draw free body diagram of 16 kg. So 16 kg object மேல ரெண்டு force act பண்ணுது. mg acting downward, T1 acting upward. It is moving down direction. Up out of T1 and mg, what is mg? 16 Newton. Nothing but 160 Newton. I am taking gravity step. Appo 160 minus T1 is equal to net force. So 160 minus T1 is equal to MA. 160 minus T1 equal to 16A. This is equation number 1. Now I can take the second diagram. That is 6 kg object. 6 kg object pathina, there are 4 forces are acting on this. 4 force in order weight. Mass into gravity. 6 into 10. That is 60 Newton. Normal reaction acting upward. Tension T1 acting this side. Tension T2 acting this side. And the object is moving this direction with the acceleration A. So 60 Newton and the normal reaction and cancel item. So T1 acting this direction, T2 acting this direction. Since object is moving towards right side, so right force powerful. So T1 minus T2 is equal to net force. So T1 minus T2 is equal to MA. So T1 minus T2 is equal to what? 6A. Equation number 2. Similarly, we do for the third case. Third case, it is 4 kg object. So 4 kg object மேல எத்தனை force act பண்ணுது? 4 forces. Its weight, mass into gravity, that is 4 into 10, 40 Newton. இங்க act பண்றது normal reaction n double dash. T2 acting this side, T3 acting this side, and object is moving this side with acceleration A. When I do this 40 Newton cancelled by n double dash. So T2 acting this side, T3 acting this side. Since A is acting this side, T2 minus T3 is equal to net force. T2 minus T3 is equal to MA. So T2 minus T3 equal to 4A. It is equation number 3. Now last object, 2 kg object. Last object is 2 kg object. So 2 kg object மேல எத்தனை force act பண்ணுது? 3 force act பண்ணுது. Its weight, mass into gravity, 2 into 10, that is 20 Newton. Its mass into gravity. Normal reaction acting upward direction. T3 acting this side. And acceleration is acting this side. So when I do this 20 Newton cancelled by normal reaction. What is the only one force acting on this T3? So T3 is equal to what? Net force. So T3 is equal to MA. So T3 is equal to 3a. So 2a. Equation number 4. Now we have 4 equations. என்ன equation கிடைச்சிருக்கு? ஒரு equation 160 minus T1 is equal to 16a. அப்படி equation கிடைச்சிருக்கு. Second equation T1 minus T2 is equal to 6a கிடைச்சிருக்கு. Next T2 minus T3 is equal to 4a கிடைச்சிருக்கு. Next T3 is equal to 2a கிடைச்சிருக்கு. இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? Substitute T3 value here, find T2. Substitute T2 value here, find T1. Substitute T1 value here, find acceleration. And the acceleration substitute in this formula, find T3, then T2, T1. The homework பண்ணி எனக்கு போட்டு அனுப்புறீங்களா?